Okay, I think we have everything. Actually, the game capture. I need to remove this display capture. Sorry, there we go. Okay, that should fix stuff as always. Or, well, first off, hello, noble people. Welcome to a new stream. Now, it has been a hot minute since I have done an Apex stream, mainly because of how bad they have been recently, or how bad it has been to actually do the stream. So I decided to try again. However, this time we might actually try and move to a different game if stuff does not work. Oh, as you can see, we are. I don't understand. So, by the way, I won't tell you obviously where I live, but I'm nowhere close to Dallas. So the fact that it auto defaults to a 200 ping server is not good. Another thing I do want to kind of talk about is one of the reasons why the stream and Apex actually does lag to an apparent amount. Like, it's almost 300 ping in the store. Now, for the store, or for the lobby, that's a little bit different because the lobby always adds on like 80 something ping for some reason. If I go into the firing range and I just want to mess around and see if some stuff works in the firing range. We are on controller. I don't want to test out mouse and keyboard because I know we're probably going to lag a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, I instantly get into the game with 100 something ping. 150, 100. This is what it was like previously. When we used to have. Oh wow, that's some loud audio. I'm gonna have to turn that down on my end. I have it set on like 66. Okay, that's a little bit better. This is the ping that I had to deal with when we had. If you don't know about the lore behind my internet in Apex, pretty much. Nope, the stream crashed. OBS is disconnecting. Why? The reconnection was successful. Are you sure about that? Is the stream still working correctly? Apex. Pretty much. I don't know if the stream is working correctly. The stream crashed. OBS is disconnecting. Okay. It midway me saying that we had bad internet problems in the past, it instantly pops up. Now, this is not. I want to preface this. This is not the case of the internet being bad. I don't think. This is the case of my computer. Basically, I have two core, like two. Seriously, they look like if you've ever had a like a the cable, not cable. The antenna for like a TV where you have to angle it to get the best reception. Basically, I have that on my PC, and you're supposed to set them up correctly, and it should be strong. Now, some of you, I think I've talked about a little bit, not fully, I don't think. I have pretty much been forced to set my PC on the side. Basically, my computer is a mass produced type computer. It's not a custom built. So there's going to be problems in the manufacturing line, and the idiot who made this one didn't do the fans correctly. And well, we're teleporting again, nice. There's a fan on the side of or underneath the CPU to cool it down when I'm running like a little bit of a bigger game, which Apex is considered a little bit bigger of a game. To cool it down, one of the fans the fans have adjustable height type thing. It's not really adjustable. It's mainly just the axle that is on the fans to allow them to spin can be adjustable. You're not really supposed to, but you can adjust it. One of them doesn't have like the notch in it to lock in place, so it's hanging lower than the other fan and is hitting the housing it's in. so that I will have to hear this sound effect play constantly. And when I've done Apex, it always happens. Sometimes, usually, when I would turn on the PC or do something that would require it for a couple seconds, it would enact that. But with Apex, it consistently does it. So I have to have my PC setting on the side, and I think that is messing with the antennas and causing more lag. Because that, to me, is the only real reason why we would lag. Because it doesn't make sense that a much higher, technically supposed to be better, PC somehow doesn't connect to the internet as good as my PS5. So I wanted to do a stream where, oh, well, 600, casual 600 ping, teleporting around. I can't pick up the R301. There we go. The R301 just appeared in my hand. You can see, like, the packet loss I have in the corner. You can see all of the error issues. This is the best showcase. Yeah, it did an entire clip into the dummy and none of the damage. Right now, if I were to set my computer up, the problem, yep, reconnecting. Are we back now? I think we're back now. You guys should just see, I'll turn on a display capture so you guys can see what is going on. Let me turn that off so you guys can at least see what is going on somewhat. Yeah, if I set my computer up, you could 100% like watch, I could probably play the only problem that I'm worried about is literally the only thing that I could do to try and fix this were to remove that fan, which I could try and do. Or yeah, remove the fan or something. Or remove the fan or remove the housing or try to fix the fan. The problem is that the way that it's shaped right now, the CPU is lodged underneath it. So if I were to have to take the fan out and try and move it, I would have to take the CPU out, and I don't understand how to do that. And the other part is the company that made this are really stupid. So they don't know how to do stuff. I was considering just playing through a casual game of Undertale. I figured why not. We could possibly go look on other stuff. It just sucks that Apex just doesn't work. We could even get into an actual game before it crashed. I don't know how I would fix this or remedy that. Like, what is... Like, we have full, like, bars. I do have some other... I really don't have any other, like, big games that we could play. Like, if there are some free games, Indupco Park I have heard is good, but I really don't want to play a horror game right now. I don't know if, like, Overwatch I could get... I do have some money saved up. Power World... This is based on the games you can play. Can I just go to... where do I go to, like, the store? Categories. Oh, here we go. Categories. Oh. Free to play. And let's look at some free to play games, I guess. Because I want to have a game that I can at least try and consistently... I did not know Team Fortress 2 was free to play. I know it's bad right now because there's a bunch of bots. I know Brawlhalla is also a joke, so I don't want to do that. There really is not anything. Most of these games are going to be like the point and click games that are really boring. I have heard good stuff about Marvel Snap though, but I don't like... They're going to be either generic games or games that I don't like. Multiverses is... I've heard good stuff about it. Yeah, mostly positive. all reviews are mostly right now. It's mixed. I believe. Actually, I believe. What? What are you talking about? Is this a while ago? Oh no, this is this is the most no, this is past 30 days. LeBron. What? They added the jonkler. What's it? Mark Hamill Joker, the future is bright. The Rock, okay. Like I have played. I even made a video on this game in the past, and I did enjoy it. They've changed how fast paced the game was, and now it's really slow, and people don't like it. Finals, I never really enjoyed the finals. I could never get into it. Overwatch, I'll be honest, I do like. Here's the thing with Overwatch. Going into it, it's so funny because you can obviously tell people have been review bombing it and stuff. Don't get me wrong. And I agree with the big aspect of them literally lying about why there's a sequel is stupid, and I 100% agree with all criticisms about that. However, I do think, and I do agree with some of the criticisms with two. Um, some of them being that they've made the game way too more accessible, which I know that might sound weird, but basically, if you don't know, is my capture not right, or is it? It isn't right. Sorry, I wasn't looking at that. My capture is way too big. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. My capture. I'll cut off my or yeah, I'll cut off. I guess I can't cut off that. That's fine. Sorry about that. I didn't see that, but now it might sound weird saying it's too accessible. Basically, they've changed a lot of the stuff with how the game works in terms of punishing you. A good example is they just recently added a change to Sigma, I believe, that his flux now will work behind walls. And I don't think that's good. The drawback to abilities and stuff is that they're always, well, yes, some abilities can be strong and some abilities can be weak in certain scenarios. It's all around how you play. Having an ultimate that just can work through walls and doesn't give the enemy any chance to act, or it doesn't give you a thing. Like, Sigma's thing was that when you do his flux, it's very high, like, that could turn tides of like the game, but you have to actually land people with it. Now you can just do it in a house and still have people above get picked up. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some other stuff I think are just quality of life changes, but some other changes like those to me just seem like bad changes. Overall, I think that I know that a lot of people give crap to the devs, and I'll admit sometimes the dev stuff I don't agree with. What was one of the one? I think they did a recent change with basically making tanks way too over strong, which I don't understand how they think that's okay or whatever. But I the devs are definitely under a lot of stress, pretty much, mainly because this was a but really Overwatch 1 was a really good and beloved game, and pretty much even though people like go back to the ye old days Overwatch 1, Overwatch 1's actual tagline now, like, they barely updated Overwatch 1 compared to how they update Overwatch 2. And almost all of the original team working behind Overwatch 1 were sex offenders. So it like I generally think when like you can go back and watch the announcement of, is it Jeff Kaplan? I forget who the director of it is now. I think it's somebody else now. I completely forget. I don't know his name. But you can see in his eyes of how sad he was that they had to stop PvP because unfortunately they're going to be under crossfire when the devs don't have any say. I know from a fact from other people's accounts, especially people like Pirate Software. He worked at Blizzard and he knows how bad Blizzard is, and he will say that don't never like the developers are doing